Welcome back to our problem-solving video in Domain 5.1, Solving Technical Problems. Intermediate. Imagine this. The old laptop that got you through exams and homework for 3 years is now out of warranty. The battery's swollen, the speed is running slow, but it's still functional. Should you sell it, donate it, or try fixing it yourself? In this video, we'll explore hardware basics, common issues, and practical solutions, like part replacements or seeking online support, to help you make the best decision. Let's dive in. Exploring common digital hardware. First, identify the type of device you're dealing with, modular or tightly integrated. Modular devices are built for easy repair and upgrades, with components that can be replaced using minimal tools. Examples include PCs and laptops, where parts can be swapped out with minimal tools. Tightly integrated devices, on the other hand, are designed with factory-grade precision and are not intended to be opened by users. Devices like iPhones, Apple Watches, Oculus headsets, and iPads have sealed designs and proprietary components, often requiring specialized tools or professional repair services. All digital devices, from smartphones to laptops, share a similar structure made up of 3 main hardware components. First, power unit. This is the heart of any device, providing the energy needed to function. It includes power supplies, USB cable or batteries that ensure the device stays operational. Second, processing core, the brain of the device, consisting of components like the CPU, GPU, and memory. These handle all calculations, data processing, and storage. Third, input and output units. These allow you to interact with the device. Examples include keyboards, cameras, microphone, and displays for receiving and presenting information. Together, these components work seamlessly to power digital devices in our everyday lives. First, power sources, which include AC adapters or power supply unit, wire or wireless power bank, and rechargeable battery. For power supply unit, mainly for desktops, which connect to an electrical outlet through a power supply unit, supplies electricity from the plug sockets on the wall to the device. A more efficient PSU means less wasted power and lower electricity bills. On the other hand, laptops, tablets, and mobiles use rechargeable batteries for portability. It stores energy to power the device when unplugged. A common issue is battery swelling, which can distort the device and may even burst. Swelling occurs when gases accumulate inside the battery due to overcharging, high temperatures, aging, leaving battery discharged, or using low-quality chargers. The practical solutions is stop using the device immediately and replace the battery, and not to throw the old batteries in the trash. They contain harmful materials that can leak toxic chemicals or cause fires if disposed of improperly. Instead, it is suggested to recycle batteries through retail programs or related center. Before recycling, remove the rechargeable battery from the electronic device. For safety, cover the metal terminals of the battery with tape to prevent accidental contact during storage or transport, but do not place tape over battery label. For fragile or damaged batteries, seal them in a plastic bag and tape it securely, and deliver the batteries to a designated recycling point for proper processing. Second, the processing core, often referred to as the CPU, GPU, memory, and motherboard. Let's start with the central processing unit. It is the brain of your device. Just as your brain interprets information and makes decisions, the processor interprets and executes commands. The CPU handles most of the tasks, like running applications and managing files, by performing calculations and processing data. The GPU, or Graphics Processing Unit, is a powerhouse for handling demanding tasks. It enhances visual performance, ensuring smooth images and videos, and drives realistic 3D graphics for gaming and design. Beyond visuals, GPUs excel in AI training, accelerating complex computations, and even power cryptocurrency mining. By offloading tasks from the CPU, GPUs boost overall system efficiency, making them essential for both creative and computational applications. Random access memory is where data is stored temporarily while your device is in use, allowing quick access to information. It serves as built-in temporary storage, directly connected to the motherboard for seamless performance. It provides faster data access and transfer rates, making it ideal for running applications and storing frequently used files during operation. RAM is expandable, allowing users to enhance system performance as needed, making it a critical component for multitasking and efficient computing. The motherboard is the central hub of a computer, connecting all components for seamless operation. It offers expandability through slots for additional hardware, manages power distribution to connected parts, and serves as a communication bridge between the CPU, GPU, RAM, and storage. Its customization options enable tailored performance for diverse needs. Now, let's move to another important part: storage. Storage is where all the data on your device is kept, from the operating system and apps to photos and documents. There are 4 main types of storage: internal, external, network-attached storage, and cloud storage. And here I will briefly explain the benefits and limitations of each type. First, there are 2 types, SSD and HDD. When comparing them, SSDs excel in durability, with no moving parts to fail, while HDDs are more fragile. SSDs are smaller, lighter, and significantly faster in read and write speeds, making them ideal for modern computing. They're also more energy efficient, perfect for extending battery life. However, HDDs remain the budget-friendly choice, offering more storage for less cost. Choose based on your needs, performance or capacity. For internal storage, this is built into the device itself and holds most of the essential data. One of its primary benefits is speed. Internal drives are directly connected to the motherboard of your computer, which allows for faster data access and transfer rates. This makes them ideal for running applications and storing frequently used files. Additionally, internal storage is convenient because it is always available without the need to connect or disconnect any external devices. However, if your computer experiences a failure or is damaged, you risk losing all the data stored internally. Moving on to external storage, we're talking about devices like USB, external hard disks, SD card, CD, and floppy disk. They're great for easily transferring data between computers. Setup is simple. Just plug them in and you're good to go. However, external drives have downsides. Transfer speeds can be slower than internal drives, depending on the data transfer speeds of its connected wires. They're also more prone to damage from frequent plugging and unplugging, and they risk being lost or stolen. Next, network-attached storage. One of the biggest advantages of NAS is its ability to provide centralized access to files for multiple users and devices over a network. This makes it an excellent solution for collaboration in both home and office environments. NAS systems often come with built-in backup features and redundancy options that help protect your data from loss. On the flip side, NAS relies heavily on network performance. If there's heavy traffic on the network, access speeds can suffer. Furthermore, setting up and maintaining a NAS can be more complex than using standalone external drives. Finally, cloud storage. Services like Google Drive, Dropbox, and iCloud allow you to access files from anywhere with an internet connection, making them perfect for remote work. They also offer scalability, letting you easily increase storage without buying hardware. However, it also comes with limitations. Free plans typically provide limited storage capacity, often necessitating paid subscriptions, which can accumulate costs over time. Data privacy is another concern, as files are stored on external servers, posing potential risks. Additionally, reliable internet access is essential for file access and uploads, making it less effective in areas with poor connectivity. Sync errors can also lead to version conflicts or even overwrite or data loss if not managed carefully. It's important to approach cloud storage with awareness of these challenges.
Reflective time.
Can you quickly recap the major parts of common digital hardware?
Next, connectivity unit. For internet connectivity, two primary technologies are commonly used. Physical connectivity, such as Ethernet ports and LAN cables, short for local area network, and wireless connectivity, including Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Internet access, but issues may arise, such as using an older cable or port that limits your speed. Ensure they support your network's maximum capacity. Additionally, connecting the wrong cable between the modem, router, and source can lead to intermittent connectivity issues. Wi-Fi is a popular choice for wireless internet access, but it can suffer from weak signals due to distance and physical obstructions like walls. To enhance connectivity, it's essential to understand the differences between frequency bands and choose the appropriate one for your devices. Lower frequencies, like 2.4 GHz, travel farther, penetrate walls better, and can connect more devices at once, but offer slower speeds, while higher frequencies, such as 5 GHz, provide faster speeds over shorter distances. Nowadays, the 6 GHz band is also available, following a similar principle, but offering even higher speeds and less congestion. The 2.4 GHz band offers a larger range and can penetrate walls more effectively, making it suitable for smart home devices like baby monitors, smart lights, or doorbells. However, it has slower transfer speeds compared to the 5 GHz band, which provides faster speeds but has a shorter range, making it ideal for high bandwidth activities like exhibitions, gaming laptops, and HD streaming devices. For homes with multiple devices or larger areas to cover, implementing a mesh Wi-Fi system can significantly improve connectivity. This system provides seamless coverage throughout the space, reducing dead zones and ensuring that all devices maintain a strong connection. By strategically placing nodes around your home, you can optimize your Wi-Fi experience and minimize interference from physical barriers or competing networks. Next, input devices. They are essential tools for communicating with computers, allowing users to give commands and interact seamlessly. Common examples include the mouse and keyboard for general navigation and typing, drawing tablets for precise design work, microphones for voice commands or recording, cameras for video input, and motion capture devices for tracking movements. These devices enhance functionality and cater to diverse tasks, from creative projects to gaming and professional workflows. On the other hand, output devices are tools that convey information from the computer to the user. Visual output includes touchscreen monitors that allow interaction and display, while auditory output is provided by speakers, enabling sound communication. Touch-based output, like immersive experiences with VR gloves, enhances interaction by responding to gestures, blurring the lines between digital and physical realities. First, the display. The display is where all visual information is shown, converting digital data from the GPU into images we can see and interact with. This includes computer monitors, drawing tablets, and touchscreens on mobile devices, which are essential for user interaction and provide a way to visualize and engage with the content on our devices. Microphones and speakers are essential for communication and audio output, enabling us to capture sound and playback media effectively. Commonly used in video calls, gaming, recording, and entertainment, they are integral to modern devices. Immersive gear, such as holograms, VR gloves, and motion capture systems, pushes the boundaries of interaction, enabling users to engage with technology in dynamic and realistic ways. These devices are highly advanced and often costly, designed for cutting-edge applications like virtual reality, gaming, and professional simulations. Due to their complexity, errors can be challenging to resolve without specialized expertise. In most cases, users rely on tech forum, developer, online support, or customer service to troubleshoot and repair issues, ensuring optimal functionality and preserving the investment. For computer displays, the most common issues include random shutoffs. A monitor may randomly shut off due to power-related issues. For example, when using a Type-C to HDMI adapter for output, the monitor might not receive enough power, especially if the laptop's USB-C port is not providing sufficient power or if the cable or adapter is of poor quality. This can result in the screen losing its signal or turning off unexpectedly. Ensuring that the power supply and cables are compatible and in good condition can help resolve this issue. Confusion with multiple input signals. This can occur when more than one input signal is sent to the monitor, and its default setting is auto-select, and the user forgets to switch to the correct one. Incorrect resolution. This happens when the resolution settings do not match the monitor's native resolution, causing distorted visuals. Screen burn-in. Especially with OLED displays, static images can linger on the screen even after content has changed. Use dark mode to minimize bright static content, and activate screensavers can help this situation. Now, let's move on to the final part of this video. Sometimes the problem requires additional help from external support. How to be well prepared for them. First, gather your product information before contacting support. For example, if you're experiencing issues with a new laptop, make note of details like the model's name, serial number, software and hardware version, and purchase date. This information may help support teams quickly identify compatibility issues or common problems with your specific device. Second, install remote support software. For more complex issues, online support may need to access your computer remotely to diagnose and resolve problems. In these cases, you'll need remote support software. Some popular options include TeamViewer, AnyDesk, and Chrome Remote Desktop. These tools allow the support team to control your computer screen, run diagnostics, and troubleshoot issues directly while you are watching, allowing you to see how they resolve it, making the process faster and more effective. However, if these steps don't resolve the issue, there are two paths to consider. First, in the worst case, you may need to ship the device back to the manufacturer or collector for repair. Alternatively, if repair isn't feasible, donating or recycling the device is a meaningful option. By donating, you can help those in need and support vulnerable groups. Recycling ensures e-waste is handled responsibly, contributing to environmental sustainability. Every action counts in creating a better, more caring world. In conclusion, we've covered the basic understanding of hardware, common issue, and practical solution. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to sharing more in the next video.
Reflective time.
Do you still remember the troubleshooting framework explained in foundational level? Try out the troubleshooting procedures next time when you encounter technical problem.
For additional resources and information, please visit the Digital Competence Education platform.